How are we all doing, guys? Hope you're all well. We are back. We are back. Apologies for Sunday. There wasn't the usual sit back session on Sunday. But yes, we are back, guys. We are back. And here we are with a Champions League preview. And it's all systems go again, guys. It's all systems go again. Big up to everyone in the chat. Kawaja, well done. Icy Spicy, big up, my friend. Hope you're well. Hope you're all well. Yeah, got home from work early today, so had some time owing. So I thought, why not? Let's do a Champions League preview, which kicks off only in a couple of hours, people. Bit of a weird kickoff. 5:45. What can you say? Not sure why. I don't really understand it. All I can think of, it's just to do with commercialism and TV rights. Perhaps the TV schedule in Spain is a little bit different. Who knows? But it's a 5:45 kickoff, and we will be looking at it, and we'll be having a little look at different teams and what players can play, etc., etc., etc. Big up if you joined me in the chat. Nice welcome all along, everyone. So let's get on with it. I just want to start off with Saturday's performance, really. At home against Nottingham Forest. I haven't really spoke to you much about it because obviously I've not been around. But I thought it was a good performance, guys. I really did. I thought it was a good performance. Nottingham Forest didn't offer a lot. Ange Postecoglou only just got the job, so he'd only been in the role a couple of days. So I suppose he was just sort of laying down the marker and just scouting and scanning just to see what players, how they react, get some different systems under his belt and everything else. So it was a kind of disjointed Nottingham Forest team, really. They got the ball in possession. They tried to attack and tried to make things happen, but to be honest, it was a bit of a training session, especially after Zubamendi's first goal, which, let's be honest, it took a slight deflection, but the technique to keep it down off the volley was absolutely brilliant. And he nearly done it again. I mean, he had another chance on the volley that just dipped over the crossbar as well. So, you know, he's definitely got that in his locker, and he's going to need that throughout the season. I thought he had quite a good game. Again, he's comfortable in possession when he's playing teams like Nottingham Forest, no disrespect to them, that really didn't come and pressurise too much in the midfield. And that's when Zubamendi looks his best all round. Marino, I thought first half was a little bit quiet. Second half, he made a lot of things work, made a lot of things happen. He was good on the ball, created a lot. Got in little pockets and little positions where he could sort of, you know, try and find the pass. And to be honest, it was a pretty easy day at the office for Marino and Zubamendi in midfield. I've got to say it, Mosquera, although he was not tested and he's got bigger tests to come, I thought what he done was very, very good. I like the way he keeps things simple. I like the way he reads the game. I like the way he kind of turns out of defence. He gives the easy ball. He looks for the back pass for Raya, but if it's not on, he tends to kind of play it simple, play the easy option. And I like that. I like that. You know, I like that in a defender. I like a no-nonsense defender. I like defenders that can read the game. I really do. They don't have to be hard and aggressive. As long as they can read the game and they're comfortable in possession, and they're good with their positioning as well. And Mosquera showed that a lot. He showed that a hell of a lot on Saturday, although there will be bigger challenges, I'm sure, especially against Manchester City on Sunday. But so far, so good. So far, so good. Can't complain. Who'd have thought it, eh? Who'd have thought it? It's not all negative on these channels. It's not all negative on these channels. Moving on to Noni Madueke on the right-hand side, who I thought had a brilliant game. He looked good for England when he played for England in midweek, and I was hoping that he would carry that forward to the game against Nottingham Forest, and he certainly did that. He certainly did that, people. I like the way he's always got one thing in his mind: how can I beat the defender? That's the only thing he's got. He gets the ball. How can I take on the defender? How can I open the game up? And I like that in a winger. I think it's an old-fashioned type of winger. You know, they're not looking to play square. They're not looking to play it backwards. They've only got one thing on their mind, and that's trying to beat their man. And if he continues to do that, and he's allowed to play like that, I think you'll see a lot of Arsenal fans eating their words on the Noni Madueke signing. Still a long way to go. Still have doubts over his end product. But from what I've seen of him getting hold of the ball, attacking the defender, going forward, he's looking quite impressive. Eze on the left, not his best position as far as I'm concerned. Showed some good stuff. Gives us a better option than what Martinelli and Trossard does. There was a couple of times he dipped his shoulder and took his man on. You know, he looks class. Every time he gets the ball, he excites you, Eze. You know, he's an exciting player. But I'd like to see him further in the centre of the midfield. I think out on the left, he's a little bit wasted out there. If you want my honest opinion. As I said to you before, I'm not saying he can't play there. I'm not saying it's not an option. I just prefer him in a more central role. And when we look ahead of the Champions League and we'll get some formations, we'll have a look at some of the team. We'll have a look at what players can play and what players can't play. We'll go through Arteta's pre-match press interview. We'll dissect that and we'll look ahead at the Champions League game tonight, people. We'll have a look at the Champions League game tonight, people. But overall, impressive performance against Nottingham Forest. Impressive performance. I mean, our 2 home games, you can't ask for more than that. 8 goals. We've only conceded once this season, and that was by a wonder goal. So, you know, we've scored 9 goals. We've only conceded 1. So, you know, it's not been a bad start. It's not been a bad start. If only we'd have gone to Anfield and been a bit more braver, and we'd have got to come out of there with a point, at least a point, then it would have been even better, people. It would have been even better. But listen, guys, not many of you in this afternoon so far. But what I do have, Gunner 67, big up Gunner 67, Kawaja, Icy Spicy, Martin Tapp, big up my friends, big up everyone. Top Statesman Gunner, big up DJB, says it as it is. Absolutely. I'll give credit where credit's due. And as I said, credit where credit was due on Saturday. But Nottingham Forest didn't offer a lot. It was a kind of experiment. It was an experimental game for Big Ange. You know, he was experimenting. Some of the substitutions he made in the second half, he was just having a little look of his squad. He knew the game was beaten. He knew he wasn't going to pull up any trees at the Emirates. He'd only been in the job a couple of days. So it was an experimental game, and we've got bigger tests to come. One of the tests will be tonight. I don't think it'll all be plain sailing against Bilbao. And Sunday against Man City. It'll be tough. It'll be tough, guy. It'll be tough. Big up Gunner 67. Buster, big up my friend. Zubi also had 1 block before the goal, and he also had 1 similar to the other. Yeah, he did, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Buster, if he's taking up those positions on the edge of the box and he's got that in his locker, I'm all for it. Yeah, you might see a shot go wayward and, you know, fly over the crossbar or go miles wide. But, you know, if you're hitting 5 shots during a game from outside the box, something's going to happen. You know, deflection, it could find itself in the bottom corner. You're going to get corners from it. You might even get a handball and a VAR decision out of it if it hits someone on the arm and it's not in a natural position. Who knows? So if Subamendi's taking up those areas on corners and free kicks, long may it continue, my friend. Long may it continue. Playing with confidence. Yeah, they were playing with confidence. It's nice, wasn't it? It was nice to see. Let's hope it just carries on. But we're not going to get too excited, people. Let's keep our feet on the ground. It's 4 games in. You know, let's hope Noni Madueke don't get the stuffing knocked out of him by this football manager, which we've seen in the past. We have seen players burst onto the scene and show great promise under this manager, and then halfway through the season, they've fallen off of a cliff. So let's just keep our feet on the ground and let's just see how we're going. Let's just see where we're going. Big up Martin Tapp. Eze Medwake looking exciting, trying to make things happen. Hope Arteta don't change him. Just what we said, yeah. You're 100% right, Martin. Just got to hope it doesn't all get changed around. I hope not. I hope not. I hope not. Be prepared for Arteta press conference waffle. Good feeling in my tummy. We'll have a little look. We'll have a look at the pre-match. We'll go through. We'll go through what he says and what he says about Bilbao. We'll have a little look. We'll go through a little bit of team lineup. We'll have a little look at my formation, what I would start with tonight. It ain't what the manager will probably start with, and you might agree with the lineup, you might not. If you don't, we'll have a little change. We'll have a little look around. Buster, I thought Eze felt a bit slow in decision making, but still more positive player on the left than Martinelli, losing his man, taking shots, got the assist, and it was a good assist. Yeah, it was a good assist. It was a good assist. Yeah, he started off slowly on the left, didn't he? I think he was just trying to feel his way in on the left hand side there. It's not his position. It's really not his position. If he played more central role, he from the off, he'll look dangerous. From the off, he'll look dangerous. Big up, Buster. Guys, if you haven't smashed a like, smash a like on the channel. It does help. And if you haven't subbed, it's all free. I think I'm about 40 subs away now from 2K. So if we can get to 2K, guys, a channel like mine, that would be absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. So if you can get to if I can get to 2K within the next sort of couple of weeks, I'll be over the moon, and then we can look ahead, people. But yeah, make sure you sub and smash a like. 100%. I'm happy for him to be there and take the opportunity. Yeah, Zubimendi all day long. All day long. 100%, my friend. The only problem is with Zubimendi, the couple of times I have seen him get pressurised, he kind of loses the ball very easily. It didn't happen against Nottingham Forest, obviously, but I have seen him against Liverpool under pressure, and that's the only thing that worries me. He's brilliant. If he's got the space around him and he's got time to play, he looks a different player. He looks quite classy, but under pressure, I'm still a bit concerned with him under pressure, people. Big up, mate. Hope you well. Chris Welch, yeah, all good, my friend. All good. Having a little review. As I said, apologies for not being around over the weekend. I came out the ground on Saturday, and the wind and everything was really blowing around the ground. I was going to do a recording, like a post-match recording, but didn't get round to it, people. I was losing connection and the wind was swirling, and I thought, do you know what, guys? I'll wait till the week and talk to you then. The Nottingham Forest game weren't going anywhere. We'll have a little chat about it. No problem at all. But big up to everyone. As a start, I didn't rate Medwake, but Tuchel for England has picked him for a reason. Medwake just needs to add GA and continues his good start. Yeah, I'm not... Chris, I understand what you mean by the GA and adding his GA, but I'm not really one for looking into GA, to be honest with you. I'm kind of old school on that. GA, I don't really look in. I look at when the guy's got the ball. I look at what he wants to do. I want my wingers to attack defenders. That's what I want. I want my wingers to get to the byline, cut it back or cross it, or cut inside and have a shot. That's what I want to see from my wingers. I don't want to see wingers getting the ball, slowing the game down, playing it inside, looking to play it back to the fullback or the centre half on the centre circle. I don't want to see that from wingers. I like my wingers to get their head up early, get the ball to feet, attack the fullback and make things happen. That's what I like. I'm an old-fashioned kind of wing play man, if you like. And if he can do that, and he makes me get off my seat and gets me excited, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. But if he continues this form, is Saka getting back in the team? I'm just putting it out there. Can you drop Madueke? Don't know. It's a problem the manager's going to have. It's a problem that he's not come across. I'm just saying. Nelly is Chelsea at heart. Why can't Arteta see the big up DJ? Dominic Fuller. Big up, my friend. Yeah. Oh, I mean, Nelly's, I don't know what's happened to Martinelli, man. I really don't know. I mean, he came on second half and he looked poor. He looked inept. Joseph, what did you make of Marino Saturday, DJB? Because I know there are times when you rate him and sometimes not. I'll tell you what, Joseph, I was impressed with him. First half, he was kind of a little bit out of it. But second half, he done some really good touches. He ain't really done a lot wrong, Marino, to be honest. I can't really criticise him too much. I still don't rate him as a kind of box-to-box midfielder. I don't think that's his style. I don't think he's creative. But what he does do, what I'd like to see him do, I'd like to see him just play in that pocket, just in front of the midfield players in like a more central role. And just give that added support to Gyökeres. I think he can do that. I think he's capable of doing that, and arriving late in the box and stuff. Box to box, he hasn't got a lot of pace. But listen, it was against Nottingham Forest and they had a lot of time in midfield. They weren't really put under pressure. I think they had more pressure in their training match than what they did against Nottingham Forest. But listen, what he's done okay. He's done okay. He does exactly what it says on the tin. He's comfortable. He's easy on the eye. He keeps it simple. I just need him to be a bit more creative. I think going forward, we still need to be a bit more creative. We still need that creativity, people. Big up, my friend. Views, big up, Views. Make sure you go and sub to Views. Hope you're doing well, brother. Big up, my friend. Big up as always, 100%. Big up, Joseph Connor, as always. Static, big up, my friend. Hope you're well, Static. Yeah, get these likes up. Get these likes up, people. 100%. 100. Make sure you're subbing as well. Views, my hey legend. I missed your show before. I'll watch you later. Yeah, make sure you're following Views and subbing to Views, man. Another legend, my friend. What we all forgetting is Madueke played a centre back playing left back. I don't understand the hype guy. Zero end product. Listen, I can only give you what I saw, bruv. I'm not hyping him up too much. I'm keeping my feet on the ground. As I said, his end products, I'm still debatable about his end product when he gets into those final positions. What I've seen of him so far, I've liked. I like the way he attacks the fullback. I like the way he goes past and tries to create stuff. I like that in a winger. But yeah, end product, I'm still going to look at. And I'm not I'm not overhyping him at the moment. So far, so good. Long way to go. Long way to go, brother. Long way to go. As much as you can be built up, you can be knocked down. And we'll see as the season goes. As the season progresses, this is what I'm trying to say, guys. When the season progresses and the pressure's on and we have to win big games, we have to win big games in the Champions League. We then have to win big games in the Premiership. That's what I'll be looking at. That's when I'll be looking at the Maduekes, the Marinos, the manager, Arteta, they're Zubimendi's. They're the games I will be looking at these sort of players. At the moment, life's a beach, isn't it? We're all chilling. You've got the cans out. We're all having a little kind of early seasons kind of chilling out. We've slapped Leeds. We've beaten Man United. We got it wrong against Liverpool, or the manager got it wrong against Liverpool. No surprises there. And we slapped Nottingham Forest. And at the moment, everything's rosy in the garden. But it's autumn and the leaves are falling off and it's all looking a bit murky. And that's the same with Arsenal. It can easily look murky, fellas. It can easily look murky. So let's just keep it 100. Keep it 100. Attack. That's me, Robbie. I'm fed up with it now. If you're going to lose, listen, If you ain't going to win nothing, at least excite me, at least entertain me, because there's nothing worse, Robbie, than what we saw last season and the season before, where we win nothing and we've been bored out of our heads for most of the games. If you ain't going to send, if you're not going to give me a trophy, then at least give me my money's worth. Yeah, at least excite me. That's all I'm saying, people. 100%. Chris Welch, I agree. I don't think you need a GA either. I judge on performances. 100%. With Salah as Liverpool fan, he has an awful performance but stinks a goal. As much as I respect him, I still need more from him as a player. Yeah, 100%. 100%. I know exactly where you're coming from, Chris Welch. Big up, my friend. Big up, Slow Boat Cambodia. Big up, my friend. Glad you could join us. As I said, apologies for the weekend, but the Sunday sit back is back this Sunday. We will be, I'm sure there'll be lots to talk about after the Man City game. It is back on Sunday. The midweek mingle where we have a little bit of banter, we have a laugh. There'll be some more singing and whatever. Me and Nomsky will be in the house Wednesday. We'll have a little post-match review on the Champions League, and we'll look ahead to the big one on Sunday as well. Me and Nomsky, that's all back. Thursday, we're doing a Thursday chat, and the Southern Gooner. I've got Matty, the Southern Gooner, my man. I think Aaron can make it. But he's very busy at the moment, Aaron. He might not be able to make it, people. But yeah, lots going on, people. Lots going on. Just make sure you sub and smash the likes, because yeah, it's getting hard out there for these channels, people. It's getting hard out there for these channels. Really is. DJB, I hope Saliba doesn't play. He needs to, yeah. Do you know what, Static? That's a really good point. It's a really good point. Apparently he's back, Saliba. I don't think we need him yet. I don't think we need him yet, if I'm honest with you. I'd like to see him rested a little bit longer, full recovery. Mosquera's doing a job there. Mosquera's doing a job there. He's already teamed up with Gabriel as if he's been playing alongside him for many seasons. Let him earn his stripes. Let him earn his stripes. He's not really been tested yet, so no point rushing Saliba back. No point at all. We've got the squad depth now, so let's use the squad. Let's use the squad. Keep it rotating. Keep it simple. No more injuries. We've got some big games coming up, people. Big games coming up. No worries, broski. Views on sport. DJB, I'm good. I hope you're well. I hope Arsenal put in a good performance tonight. They better. Yeah, exactly. Static. 100%, my friend. Please. Can't go defensive. Can't go defensive. I don't think we will. I don't think we will, but who knows? Who knows with this manager? Who knows, people? Who knows? Facts. Cheers, my friend. Joseph Connor, as always, massive support to the channel. Thank you very much, as always. Maduka, Madwake definitely isn't a poor player. Doesn't give the ball away like Trossard and Martinelli. Not at the moment, he don't. Not at the moment, he don't, my friend. He's doing some good stuff at the moment. Doing some good stuff at the moment, and that's all you can hope for. That's all you can hope for, people. Midweek mingle, great. DJB Nortsky's singing was class last week. Yeah, we've got all that. We'll have a little sing along. We'll have a little sing along. Yeah, we'll have a little sing along. We've got some Christmas tunes coming out. We'll put a few tunes. You know what the mingle's like, guys. Me and Nortsky, we have a little chat, then we get the chat involved, and then we have a bit of banter and a bit of a laugh. It's like sitting in your living room, guys, isn't it? It's like sitting in the living room or sitting in a pub. That's how I like it, people. Just nice and just normal, guys. Just normal. Big up Joey Smith. Lee Gunner decided to raid Deluded Gooner instead of you, which I don't agree with. He should be helping smaller influence grow like yourself, and also you in Lee's shows more. Listen, bro, it is what it is, my friend. It is what it is. Lee's entitled to raid who he likes. Him and Northside have been going at it for quite some time now with the channel. So I understand that. They're supporting one another. Lee, listen, Lee owes me nothing, my friend. He's been a big supporter of me from day one. So I can't complain. I can't complain. Lee's given me a lot of platform. Lee's given me a lot of airtime, and he's also given me a lot of help off air as well. He's helped me a lot build my channel, and listen, no problems at all, no problems at all. But yeah, I mean, listen, at our little channels, we all have to try and help one another as much as we can. Me and Shane help one another, me and Aaron help one another, and that's how you have to build. And Nomsky and Rashid, trying to think views. We're all trying to help one another, people. We're all trying to help one another. Listen, if I can get people in when I go live, if I get 12 people or 200 people, I just enjoy talking to people, guys. I just enjoy talking to people. I'm just a normal fan, 100%. I'm a football fan. I'm an Arsenal fan, as you 100%, but I'm a football fan. I respect every single football fan that's out there, because it's hard supporting a team. It's hard supporting a team. And I've said many, many times, the one thing that football does is unite people. It unites people across the world, all different races, all different religions. It's a uniformed, one united front is football. And that's what it does. It brings everyone together, and that's what I like about that's what I like about football. You can shut yourself off from all the crap that's going on outside in the world, and you can just get on with the football and be one united, happy family. And that's what I like, people. And that is what it's all about for me. Yeah, I'm Arsenal. I'll have banter with Spurs fans. I'll have banter with Man United fans. There's rival teams that I like to get one over of, but you'll never see me bad-mouthing a football fan or anything like that, people. It's just not in me. It's just not in me, guys. It's brought a lot of joy to my life, football, and a lot of fans have brought a lot of joy to my life. And long may it continue. Long may it continue. Big up, DJ. I hope you'll play Rice 6. Yeah, we're going to get onto it. We're going to get right onto it right now. So, Champions League, guys. Champions League. It starts tonight. Atletico Bilbao starts in a couple of hours' time. There's many of options he can play. Obviously, we haven't got Odegaard. I don't think he'll risk Saliba. We haven't got Saka. So we'll have a little look. This is the lineup that I picked, guys. Okay, let's add this to the stage. Right, so this is my lineup that I picked. This is what I would like to see. Obviously, Raya in goal, Timber right back, Mosquera, Gabriel. I'd go with Lewis Skelly at left back, and that's not because Calafiori's done anything wrong. I just feel that Calafiori, it's another rotational thing. I think we can get away with Skelly and have him inverting into the midfield. And it will also give Skelly some minutes as well. I'd go with Zubimendi and Rice, because I think you've got to have your safety valve on when you're playing Champions League away. You've got to have a safety net on there, guys. As far as I'm concerned, you've got to have that solid kind of base in midfield. Raya in goal speaks for itself. There's your back four, and then people, I would go with Wanyeri on the right. I'd go with Eze in the centre. Yeah, just behind Yorkeres there, playing in the centre. And I'd have this brother doing all of this nonsense. Yeah, I'd have him pushing up in here. I'd have him pushing up in here. And I'd have him covering here. I'd have him there. And I'd also have him dropping in there. So I'd have this Eze literally a free roll all around this area here, guys. Yeah. Madueke, I'd try on the left. We know what he can do on the right. I'd try Madueke on the left. And then Skelly, and then we could have Zubimendi doing his thing, and then Skelly just pushing in here, and then Madueke working this channel here. That would be That would be my starting 11 for tonight. It ain't going to happen. But what do you think? Some people are saying that this could work. Bringing in Max Dowman on the right. That could also work. That wouldn't be a bad thing. But I would probably start Wanyeri, and then depending on how it all goes, I'd then probably bring on I'd probably then would bring on Max Dowman. Big up the Lynch, my friend. Hope you well. All love DJB. Come on, you Gunners. Yeah, come on, you Gunners. Come on, the Lynch. 100%. Kawaja, DJB, I predict a 2-0 win. Yeah, I said 2-1. I predicted a win. And if you also remember, guys, I said this right at the start of the season. And if you've been watching me on the streams as well, I also said I think that we are built for the Champions League. I think we'll do better in the Champions League than the Premiership. Because Zubamendi's been bought for the Champions League. He's good at retaining the ball, is Zubamendi. Yeah. But let me know what you think, whether you'd play Max Dowman or whether you would play Wanyeri on the right. But that's the sort of setup I would go. Need to play Rice in the 6, Zubi in an 8, Eze in the 10. That's a balanced midfield. Yeah, 100%, DG. 100%. Lego Head will mess it up. He will. It's coming, guys. It's coming. Trust me. You know it's going to come with this Football Manager. Listen, at the moment, we've bought our tickets. Yeah, we're on a high. We're on that fun fair. We're having a nice day out. We've got the sandwiches. We've got the beers. We've got the wine. We're chilling out. And at the moment, everything is nice and calm. Everything is rosy. But we've been here before with this Football Manager. Yeah. The sandwiches could end up stale. You could end up spilling your wine, knocking your beer over. It could all go messy, people. It could all go messy. So let's keep our feet on the ground. So let me know what you think. We can change this team around. Would you bring in Marino? Is that an option? We'll have a look at it. 100%, brother. Football has far-reaching benefits than just some blokes kicking the ball around. 100%, Joey Smith. 100%. It gives me a purpose, football. That's what I'm saying. That's why I respect all the fans. Slow boat account, absolutely agree with selling Saka. He needs to go before he becomes more injury prone. Do you know what, Darren Wright? I was speaking to someone the other day, and he said to me, would you sell Saka in January if someone put 120 million on the table? And I'm thinking, first of all, I was going to say to him, go and have a lay down, go to the doctors, get treated. And then I held fire a little bit and I thought to myself, do you know what? I probably would. And that's not because Saka has done anything wrong. But if you're getting 120 million pound for Saka, and he is now injury prone, and you've got Max Dowman and Wanyeri and Madueke, why wouldn't you consider 120 million pound to go and spend on someone else, another forward perhaps, or a right back? Because let's be honest, if Timber gets injured, we ain't got a right back. We're going to see Hinkepi then tonight. Let's have a little look at the change. Let's see if we can get Hinkepi in. The only other option that he might do is do this, guys, yeah? He may do this. This is another option. Let's have a look. We don't want Trossard anywhere near. Where's that Marino gone? This is an option. He could do this, couldn't he? He could do this. Yeah. Suddenly, would you be happy with this lineup then? Is Henkepi on here at the moment? I'm not sure if Henkepi's down here. Norgard, Eze, Skelly, Calafiori, Gab. There he is. There's the brother. Right. Would you be happy with this? He could go with that option, couldn't he? So he could play Yorkeres, Madueke. I would still stick with Madueke on the left, and I'd have Eze in the middle. And the only other option I would probably go with Wanyeri. So let's get Wanyeri back in there. All right, let's get Ethan back in there, because that to me looks a better lineup for me. That's what he could line up with, you know. What do you think, people? What do you think? Oh, we got Rich99, another real one. Make sure that you do sub and follow Rich99 as well. He's doing some madness at the moment as well. Big up, Rich brother. DJB, big up, close to 2K. Make it happen. Come on, make it happen. 2K would be great, you know, guys. I would be happy. Big up, Rich99. DJB, Piero Incapi, he can play left back as well. Yeah. Is he a right back though, Kawaja? This is what I'm saying. What are we like at right back position at the moment? Because don't see Ethan playing, unfortunately, DJ. Do you know what? I said it's another Emil Smith Rowe. If he doesn't play tonight, I'd be worried. If I was Ethan, I'd be worried, because he didn't do nothing wrong against Nottingham Forest. In actual fact, he played well. He made things happen. When Ethan's playing, the ball moves quicker. We get into attack more. We get, you know, we just look a completely different team going forward when Ethan plays. You know, Odegaard for me would be benched. I'd be seriously thinking about making Rice or Gabriel captain now. I'd really start looking along them lines now, because Odegaard for me is pretty much finished. Arteta won't put Eze in the 10. Unfortunately, he'd rather lose the game than drop Odegaard. He's got to. Odegaard's not fit. Odegaard's not fit tonight. That's the team I would start. All right. So you're Incape left back, Wanyeri on the right, Eze, Madueke. Yeah, do you know I would? I don't know whether he'll risk Incape as a deputy, as playing his. I don't think he'll risk playing his first game in the Champions League. I really don't. I can see him coming on. I can see him coming on second half, 65th minute, 70th minute to get games under his, get minutes under him. But I can't see him making his debut and starting. I really can't. I reckon he's going to play Skelly at left back, personally. Whoever needs a run out should get it. Guys needs minutes. Yeah, 100%, 100% Lynch. Trouble is, right? The trouble is, people, is it is the Champions League. And I know what you're saying. Bilbao don't offer a threat. You know, beat them in the pre-season friendly. Man United turn them over. They're without Williams and they've got players injured. But trust me, it's Champions League. And Champions League football always scrapes up a completely different game. Always. And these Spanish teams always raise their game in the Champions League. To them, it's everything. It's more important than any league game. And they tend to raise their game. So you've got to tread carefully, you know. You can't go all guns blazing. Yeah. So you've got to be careful with your team selection. Solid lineup, DJB. In the second half, you can bring on Trossard and Dowman. Yeah, you can. Don't see why not at all. Don't see why not at all. That is solid. He'll either go Marino or Rice. I think he'll go with Rice. So let's have a look. This is the team I think he will go with, right? I think he's going to go with this here. I think he's going Declan Rice. I don't think he's going to risk Nkape. I think he'll probably start with Lewis Skelly and give Calafiore some rest and give this guy some minutes. That's the team I think he'll start with. That's what I will start with. And then you got Eze. You got Eze doing all sorts of things. Yeah. But that's what I would go with, people. That would be my lineup. You haven't got to agree, of course you haven't. But as I said, the right back is a problem. Raya, Timber, Mosquera, Gabriel, Skelly, Rice, Subi, Eze, Ethan, Goik, Madueke. I'd keep Madueke right wing because it's working and bring Ethan left wing. Who's the better left winger though? I've not really seen Ethan left wing, you know. I'm not sure about Ethan left wing. Madueke could probably play on the left and still be quite effective. Because if you take Wanyeri on the left, then you're opening up a very big weakness. Whereas Madueke still keeps it ticking on the left, doesn't he? Do you know what I mean? It's not his best position, but he still keeps it ticking over. Whereas Wanyeri can ball out on the right-hand side, you know? So, but I understand where you're coming from, DG2. I do understand where you're coming from, brother. I think Dowman plays tonight, youngest. He will be the youngest ever tonight, guys. 15, he will be the youngest ever player to play in the Champions League. So I hope he gets on. I hope he gets on. I really do. Any Busquets, their lineup laugh. Dowman would be the youngest to appear in Champions if he plays. I'm not wrong. No, you're not wrong. He would be the youngest. I still say Arteta is obsessed with that gets him a statue. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's a worry, slow boat, isn't it? He is obsessed. Absolutely. Max Dowman isn't eligible to play until he turns 16. I think he is eligible. I think he is. Because he was named in the A squad, wasn't he? He was named in the squad. I'm pretty sure he's eligible. But anyway, let's get the where are we now? Oh yeah, let's get the press, guys. Let's get the press up. Let's have a little look here. Let's see what we can do here. Let's have a little look. Oh yeah, I think he is eligible. I think he is eligible. I'm not sure. I think he is. So here we are. There's our leader. This is the pre-match. Martin Odegaard, a slate more than Havertz, Martinelli in general, DJB. Just because Martin Odegaard is captain, he's not playing well. Joseph, he's not playing well. He's not playing well, and this is the problem. This is where this manager's got to be ruthless. I know he's the captain. He wants to stay loyal. I get that. But sometimes you have to think of the team. You have to think of the team. Let's have a little look at see what he says. I've not really seen this, guys. Mikel Arteta pre-Atletico club press conference. After touching down in Bilbao for our opening game in 25-26 Champions League season, Mikel Arteta was whisked straight to the San Mamés Stadium for his pre-match press conference. The boss was asked about being back in the homeland, using last season's disappointment. Last season's disappointment, see? Yeah. And forward, injury. There we go. Look, Jurgen Klopp settings, people. Jurgen Klopp settings now. All right, here's everything he had to say. On the feeling in the camp ahead of the new European campaign, we're excited to start again from scratch in a beautiful place in the stadium, what is going to generate something special. We're looking forward to that, and I'm very excited again to step by step build some momentum and start to have some wins. Yeah. Our team, Gabby, Jesus, Kai, Ben, Odegaard are still out, unfortunately. So it looks like Saliba is back, people. Looks like Saliba is back. I don't think he'll start him. He'd be mad to start him. If Ethan doesn't play, is that likely because he's playing City at the weekend? Hunspur may get his debut in the Carabao Cup following the City game. Do you know what? He's got to think of the City game, hasn't he? He's got to think of the City game the weekend. But you need 3 points in the Champions League. So that's what big clubs have to do. You have to do it. You know, you get 3 points tonight, your first Champions League game, and you get 3 points. Your next home game against Olympiacos is a little bit more relaxed. You lose tonight, suddenly that home game against Olympiacos becomes massive. That becomes massive. So I think just start with a strong team, get the win, get the early goal, and then start doing your rotations. Then start doing your rotations ready for the Sunday game. Hincapié may get his debut. He may do. I can't see it. I'll be surprised if he does. But you never know. You never know. I would like a look at three at the back, Cappy, Gabby, Marquette. He ain't played three at the back for a long time. When we played three at the back, we was playing some brilliant stuff. We really were. But we'll see. So we know he's injured there. On the games becoming more round set pieces, it's the evolution of the game. The evolution of the game, people. Yeah, the evolution. Buzzword. The game is faster. The spaces are smaller. No, the pitch is the same size. Yeah. Good players create space. Nothing to do with the pitch. You know, the game ain't evolved and the football pitches have got smaller. The football pitches have, in actual fact, got bigger. Great players create space. So I don't understand what he's going on about there. See, this is what I mean. See, this is Arteta now. He has a little waffle up, doesn't he? Everybody's trying to take advantage of other aspects of the game that are obviously key to winning football matches. In the end, you have to dominate everything nowadays in football to give yourself the best chance of winning games. Well, let's hope we can dominate all season, Mikel, because we need to win trophies as well as game. On whether he feels the rivalry towards him being an ex-Sociedad player. Yes, of course, we landed in Bilbao. That's normally when I go back home to San Sebastian, it's an hour's drive from there. All my family is from there, and you just have a sense of passion and the rivalry. The football atmosphere is great to be here. I've never been in the stadium before, so it's a good experience. There it is. It's all new for Mikel. He's only an hour's drive from San Sebastian, where he's from. Beautiful part of the world, by the way. I must admit, I do envy him coming from there. It's a lovely place. On whether he will need to rotate this season. Now, this is what we're on about, people, isn't it? The rotation. This is where it's going to be key. This is where it's important, yeah? This is where it's massive. It will depend on the availability of the squad. Well, he's got plenty of squad. He's got Hincapié. He's got Mosquera now. The only one that worries me is the right-back position. But he's got Dauman. He's got Ethan. He's got Madueke. He's got Marino. He can rest Rice. He's got options. He's got options. Unfortunately, we have a few players already out, so that is already limited in certain positions. But hopefully we've come to the point where the competition and the level of performance of the players is so high that we are able to do that very efficiently to win more football matches. That's our objective. It was his objective last season. It was his objective the season before. It was his objective the season before that. This guy is now an established football manager. There is no excuses now. Mosquera is world class. We've got depth. We've got players in all positions. There's no hiding place now this season, people. No hiding place at all. Hincapié must get his debut. That should say, yeah, don't make you wrong. I can't see it, but if he does, brilliant. I would like to look at three at the back. I would start the first team you selected, DJB. Yeah, oh, right, okay. That's Wanyeri, Eze in the middle, Rice, Subamendi, Madueke on the left, Skelly. Yeah, I see where you're coming from. That's the team I would start. That's the team I would start. And then my substitution, 65th minute, Dauman on for Ethan. I'd put Marino on, bring Subamendi or Rice off. Probably Subamendi because Rice didn't play full game on Saturday. Bring Marino in. He might even do what he done Saturday, bring Gyökeres off and put Marino on. He might even do that depending on what the game is going to be like. But we will see. We will see, guys. We will see. On whether Gyökeres can be rotated. Well, let's see. Against Forest at the end, Mikel Merino played in the 9. We have Leo Trossard. Don't go there. Don't go there. Yeah. Who can play there? We have other options and other formations that we can adjust. So that's that. At the moment, Victor is doing really well. So I'm very happy with that. Can he rotate him? See, the question's asked. He's going to need to rotate Gyökeres at some point. But he's waiting for Havertz to come back, people, isn't he? If Jesus comes back, then he can rotate him with Jesus. But I can't see it. I can't see it. What you don't want to do is rotate him with Trossard. Don't want to start. I don't want Trossard or Martinelli starting in any starting 11. No. On how Bukayo Saka's injury is progressing, I think there's still quite a lot of things to go through. It's very early to understand when and which week he's going to be available, but he will certainly be pushing to be available as quickly as possible. No, he will be available when his injury allows him to. Get this quickly as possible out your head. Because if you rush him back, he'll be going down again. I know what Arteta will do. We'll be Raya Timber, Saliba, Gabriel Skelly, Zumbamendi, Rice, Marino, Eze, Madueke, Gyökeres. That's what I think Arteta picks. Yeah, you could do. I hope he don't pick Saliba. I don't think there's a need to pick Saliba. Give him rest time. Give him rest. The man, the legend, the hype, and the core of Arsenal is. Big up, Johnny D, my friend. Nice that you can join us as usual. Thank you very much indeed, my friend. Big up to everyone in the chat. Much appreciated, 100%. Make sure you smash a like. If you haven't done that, please do so. It does help the channel. And if you haven't subbed, if you've stumbled across this and you think, oh well, I've never seen this guy before, and you want a little sub, you haven't got to follow every show, but put a little sub on it. That will help as well. Cyril Gunner TV, big up, my friend. Hope you will. I hope you will. The Millet 9257, probably the same team as the weekend. Maybe Hincapie comes in at left back and he overlaps rather than inverts, thus giving Eze more chance to go inside and forward. Yeah, possibly. He can tonight. He can tonight if he wants to. I would start with Skelly, bring on Hincapie and at half into the second half, give him minutes. I'd play Eze in the middle. He's got a great opportunity to put Eze in the centre. Great opportunity to play Eze in the centre. And he can play Wanyeri on the right. He can play Madueke on the left. I don't see that being a problem. On learning from last season, this is a good question. That we're good enough, that we can compete against any opposition on the day. And top of that, two things have to go your way. You need to have a full squad available. No, you don't. You don't need a full squad available because you've spent over £1 billion. No matter what players are available, you should be good enough to win a trophy. So don't start making them excuses about you need a full squad available and feed all those Arsenal fans all that crap about, oh, you need a full squad, blah, blah, blah. You don't. You've got a full squad. You've spent £1 billion. No excuses. You need to have a full squad. So I'm not listening to that. More critical moments in the season, and then the ball has to go in at the right moment or with the right decision. It has to because of the margins are so small. That is waffle. The ball has to go in at the right moment. Do you know what I mean? That's waffle. Absolute waffle. See, this is what I mean, people, right? He's still got a lot of waffle, this manager. He still comes out with crap. And this is why you have to keep your feet on the ground, your mind open. Yeah. Wenger played a back three in 2017 FA Cup final, Monreal, Mertesacker and Holding. He did indeed, my friend. He did indeed. Utter waffle from the Lego head. It's waffle settings. We know how it is. This is why we have to go through it, people. Just to keep you firmly balanced so you're not getting too excited about the Nottingham Forest and Leeds victories. On losing in the semi-final, he's driving us forward. Well, it is that, and at that moment you get deflated. You have to understand what you need to do to put yourself back in the same position and start actions that actually matter to give yourself the chance to achieve that. And that's it. You take a lot of learnings from it. Well, he hasn't learned, has he? He hasn't learned. This is the problem. This is the problem. He has not learned, because we lost in the semi-final at a Carabao Cup. We lost against Bayern Munich, PSG, bottled 8 points leads. So he's not learning. You take a lot of learnings from it. Well, where have you taken a lot of learnings from it? If you've taken a lot of learnings from it, we shouldn't be losing big games. It's painful because it's not only that we feel, it's about the expectation that we created and the real conviction that we had with this club. This guy's words, honestly, he should be a politician. When this guy lands in Spain, he should go to he should be like local mayor or something of San Sebastian. This brother with words is incredible. Yeah. We had only we feel it's about and we created a real conviction. The team that we could go all the way because we showed a very high level of consistency and quality throughout the competition and learn from it and try better. Well, we'll see. We will see. And whether he feels the squad is ready, it's not that simple. You're so willing to do it and you want to be better. I sense a very clear of intention that they want to. I mean, come on, man. Come on. On if his family will be at the game, all of them, yeah. On if there is pressure to win the Champions League, given what we've done. That tells you with our long history how difficult it is because we haven't won it yet. And that's the opportunity that's how I see it. The pressure is the opportunity that thrives, that energy, that willingness to be better every single day, to make the decisions that are in that direction. Every decision has to be with those standards. Okay. We will see. On whether getting knocked out ultimately helps teams eventually get over the line. Not really. Not really. Winning trophies gets teams over the line, gives them that winning mentality, people. The big clubs try 7, 8, 9 times and they win 2. How many times have you tried then, Mikel, and won none? In this competition, it's going to be 1 and you'll fail much more than you succeed. Right? Which you've done so far. That's the nature of that. That's the history of our club. And that's what we want to change. Well, there you go. You spent £1 billion. You need to change it, Mikel. You need to change it. So, guys, a little bit of waffle there. A little bit of waffle. A little bit of laying the foundations down on it all depends on whether we've got a full team and this, that, and the other. We've got squad depth now, so that shouldn't impair us. But again, it's waffle. You can't listen to this guy too much, can you? You can't listen to this guy too much. Yeah. He needs to win a trophy. Simple as that. He needs to win a trophy. Big up the Jam boy. How you doing, brother? How you doing? Yeah, you missed me, didn't you, the week? You missed me Sunday. I know you did, Jam boy. I know you did. Big up Jam boy as always. They're all in now. They're all in. Slow boat to Cambodia. We've got Jam boy in. We've got everyone in coming in. BBK 3-0 to the Arsenal. BBK, big up, my friend. I hope you're right, brother. I hope you're right. Positive. We're all on a bit of a high at the moment, aren't we, guys? We're all on a bit of a high. We'll catch up with the Carabao Cup next week, Jam boy away. Yeah, Carabao Cup as well. Port Vale away. Oi, oi, who's the salt spot with the baseball cap? Afternoon, fella. Paul Nash. How you doing, Paul? Hope you're well, brother. Hope you're well. All good, all good. It's getting chilly out there. It's getting chilly out there. I had to put something a little bit fresh on. Go down with the Go down with the warm settings, guys. Warm settings. But yeah, I mean, he's had a little waffle, and this is what he does now. I can't really listen. He's got to deliver. Simple as that. He has to deliver, people, doesn't he? He's got to come up with the goods. He's got to come up with the goods. Raya, Timber, Mosquera, Gabriel. We're going to get the team. We'll get that team back up. We'll get that team. Big up DJB from Sweden. Nico, big up, my friend. Big up from Sweden. Lovely country. Lovely country. Expensive. Expensive. Honestly, you think buying a pint of beer is expensive, brother? You go to Sweden and buy a pint of beer. I mean, coffees are about a tenner, aren't they? Crazy prices in Scandinavian countries. Absolute crazy. Losing to Kosovo Bilbao, gonna play Arteta to the gut. Oh, mate, if he don't pick up 3 points tonight, if he loses tonight, we're back to square one again, aren't we? Max can't play in the Champions League until he's 16, apparently. Right, okay. Jamboy, I think you could be right, you know. I think you could be one. Coffee is €8. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad then. Lovely cunt. DJB made me a mod, you legend. Thank you for your honour. No problem, my friend. There's a couple I want to make mods. I think I made Kaisia a mod. I'm going to make Jamboy a mod. There's going to be mods. We're going to have more mods than rockers tonight, people. There'll be more mods than rockers. Vespa and Lamborghini settings on this channel. Big up the chat. Big up, people. Dots, big up, my friend. Big up. Hope you well. Hope you will. So, yeah, I mean, you know, as I said, we've got a tough game tonight. I don't think it's going to be plain sailing. I'm going for a 2-1. I'm going for a 2-1. So I'm going for a 2-1, people. That's what I'm going for. Let's have another look at the team. Obviously, no Odegaard's going to be in there. I'm going to go with a team that I think will start. Let's have a little look. Yeah. If it's good coffee, it's worth paying for. Same as Guinness. Paul, I tell you what, you're not wrong, right? Me and coffee, honestly, I always used to drink coffee in one of the big chains. Yeah. Always. But now I go in these independent coffee shops. There's a couple around me, you know, and you can always tell a good flat white. The minute you put that brown sugar on top, you can just tell a good flat white just by looking at it, looking at the pattern they put on the top. There's an art of making a flat white, you know, Paul. You know it doesn't make sense. Thank God we got stupid Mick Arteta. He knows nothing what we need. Bert has come to the pack. Arteta's bags and hat because the fraud will never win us the league. Big up, Seymour Butts. You're taking my tunes away from me. Me and Norm, I'm going to bang some more on Wednesday night, people. I'm going to bang some bangers out. I did last week, didn't I? If you haven't seen that, go and watch last week's midweek mingle. There's some belters of some tunes in there. There's a little bit of Barry White. There's some Christmas tunes in there. Yeah. Honestly, there's some bangers. 4-1 Arsenal for me. Johnny, I hope you're... Yeah, I can't see it being 4. Could be close. Could be even a draw. So you've gone from 4-1 to it could be close. It could be a draw. The joys of a football fan, Johnny, eh? I'm not as certain as I was with Leeds score 4 or 5, Forest 3 or 4. I predicted perfectly depend. I predicted a 1-1 Nottingham Forest. I was disappointed with Forest. I thought they were going to come and make a little bit of a go of it. Listen, I was wrong. I hold my hands up. I thought it was a good performance, to be honest. But as I said, there'd be a big test. There will be a big test on Sunday. I weren't overly impressive with Man City. So if I'm perfectly honest with you, but I weren't over impressed. But let me show you what I would go with as a lineup here. Let's have a little look here. The only one I wouldn't go Calafiore. I'm going to tell you my lineup, people. This is what I'm going to plump for. This is what I think he will go with. This is what I would go with. I think what's it's back in the frame as well, you know. Norgard. I think Norgard's back. Right. This would be my team. I've decided. This is what I'm going with, people. Why do I keep pressing on the wrong bloody buttons? This is a nightmare. This is what I'm going with. That would be my lineup tonight, people. Yeah. Raya in goal. I'd go Lewis Skelly left back, Gabriel, Mosquera Timber, Zubamendi Rice. I'll keep it safe. I'm keeping it safe in midfield because at the end of the day, it's Champions League football. Anything could happen. That crowd's going to be right behind that Bilbao team. Anything could happen. I'd go Madueke on the left. I'd give Eze a free roll in the centre, and I mean a free roll. I'd just say to him, look, go and let your hair down. Go and let your hair down. Yeah, go and let your hair down. Make things happen. Flat white for me too, brother. Paul Nash, one day, my friend. One day. I'm a flat white man. I've got to be honest. Oregon Goon, Jamboy City, home Newcastle away will tell us if we go for it every game or back defensive. Joseph, the next 2 games in the league is going to be a massive test. Massive test. And as I said to you before, the minute we get too high, this manager's got a habit of hitting us too low, as bringing us back down to earth. We had it against Liverpool, people, didn't we? We come out the Leeds game full of confidence. Let's go to Anfield, make a mark, and he goes and does that. Yeah. Arteta keeps talking about small margins. Yeah, he's on about small margins all the time. It's not about small margins. I don't know where they get all this. I don't like that term, small margins. It's not about small margins, is it? When you spent £1 billion, when you spent £1 billion, you're managing one of the top teams in Europe in world football. It's not about small margins. You've been in a job long enough now to make things happen, to make those margins a lot bigger. Simple as that. Paul Nash, never heard of that one before. Laugh out loud. Oh, man. Let's have a look. What's the on that? A middle-class cappuccino, Jam Boy. He's having a pop at you, Jam Boy. He thinks you're middle class. He thinks you're a cappuccino. Big up the Binks. Small margins from his small mind. Exactly, Binks. We'll see. We'll see. But that's going to be, Eze needs to be allowed to play. Gunner 67, 100. Do you know what, right? I like, as I said, I'm old-fashioned. I like my wingers, yeah, to take on their man, up and down, operate in this area here. Take on your man, right? But I also like my central kind of attacking midfield players just to run right. Fit in your settings. Just switch over to the left, pop over here. Yeah. Come in here. Then go over to here. Can you imagine trying to mark this? Can you imagine trying to mark him? Look, if he's doing all this madness. Just give him a free roll. Let him play. Let him play and see what happens. Journeyman, not bad at all, bro. Living the dream, more or less. How say you? When's the podcast happening? Exactly. When's the podcast happening? Perfect lineup, DJB. Yeah, I think so. I think so, brother. See? And I'm not on £15 million a year, people. I'm not on £15 million a year. And then my subs, I'd make a sub. 65th minute, I'd bring on Dowman for Wanyeri, and I'd bring on Marino for Zubamendi. I'd take Zubamendi off, and I'd bring on Marino. That'd be my substitutes. And Skelly. I'd take Skelly off and bring on Hincapi, if I can say his name right. Hincapi, you know what I'm saying. Cappy. I'm going to call him Cappy. Yeah, let's call him Cappy. I'm going to bring on the Cappy man. Bring the Cappy on for Lewis Skelly. Marino for Zubamendi. Dowman for Wanyeri. There you go. There you go. That'd be me tonight. Or in less than an hour now, people. Less than an hour. The big game is on its way. And then we look ahead. We'll look ahead to Sunday on Wednesday, guys. We will talk Man City on Sunday. Let's get this game out of the way first. And let's get 3 points. Look at DJB playing Dungeons and Dragons FIFA Manager. He's oh, mate, I don't play video games. I've never played video games. I've never been a gaming man, ever. I can't do it. I'm all fingers and thumbs, people. Have you seen me play FIFA? Terrible. I have more red cards than Valentine's Day, I'm telling you. Make Eze, yeah, no. Yeah. Captain tonight? Who's going to be the captain? Gabriel, skipper. Gabriel skipper tonight. No problem. No problems with that at all. There is no age restriction to play the Champions League, so the teenager Dowman could play for the Gunners in the competition as long as he was registered as... Yeah, he was registered in the A squad, and that's why I think he can play, because he was registered. He can definitely play. I'm pretty sure he can play, but we'll see. We'll see. It's pronounced Encapier. All right, Endon. No problem. Encapier. Encapier. Cappy. Calling him Cappy. You know what it's all about. I'd like Reece Nelson on the right. He'd have a run at them. I guess we'll never know. Never given a real opportunity, in my opinion. Big up, Rocky. God bless. Yeah, big up the Rocky, man. Big up. What a player, Rocky Rocastle. What a player. Nelson. Port Vale. Why not? Sling him in against Port Vale. Why not, indeed? Why not, indeed? Pierre Nkapi is a centre-back and left-back. Exactly. Exactly, Kawaja. Worries me. Doesn't the right-back position worry you? It worries me. Ben White's not fit. Timber's vulnerable. He's injury-prone. The right-back position's a worry. Mosquera can play right-back, apparently. Is it his position, though? Pepe will have Arsenal in the heart tonight against the Sky. Yeah, probably. It's going to 8, mate, considering all things. I'm trying to find a replacement job so I can kick off the podcast. My campaign, the road to helping stave off the massive crisis ahead. Yeah, big up, man. I hope your podcast works out, brother. Really do. Yeah, big up. Make sure you're subbing and smash a like. We are nearly on the we're well on the road to 2K. I think I'm about 30 subs away. Not far from 2K now. So a big thank you. If you haven't subbed, please sub. Yeah, we're well on the way to 2K, guys. Well on the way. Yeah, put a little like in as well as put a little like in. It does help the channel. It really does. Moss can play right back. Yeah, Mosquera, I think he can play right back, but is he comfortable there? I don't really know much about him at right back. Again, we're sort of gap filling, aren't we? We haven't got a proper out and out right back if anything happens to Timber. That's the problem. Because Ben White's injured. So it's a worry for me. He'll probably play right back just like he did Party. Telling you, James, don't put it past this. Do not put it past this manager to do madness, because he's done madness, guys. He's done madness. I know we're all on a high at the moment. You know, we've beaten 2 poor teams at home. The Man United and Liverpool performances away from home were pretty desperate. So let's just keep our feet on the ground. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. We're going to make this channel great. I hope so. I hope so, my friend. Big up DJB. Just sub to you, mate. Cooper, thank you very much, my friend. Thank you very much indeed. You got Starbucks breakfast today? No, I'm not a Starbucks man. Don't do Starbucks. Used to do Costa, but not anymore. I'm more of you independent coffee shops. There's a couple of them around where I live. There's some nice ones, actually. Didn't he make the right back appearance during pre-season? Mosquera. No, he came on as left back, didn't he? I think he came on left back because Calafiori had an injury, didn't he? And I think he brought Mosquera on as left back. We'll have to wait and see. But if anything happens to Timber, we're going into the Man City game with no right back. It is a bit of a worry, just a little bit of a worry. Appreciate you being hard shit, my bro. Oregon Goon. Job market is shit, regardless of the education experience I've got. Hoping something sticks soon. I'm itching to hit the ground running. Yeah, big up, my friend. Big up. Hope you do, my friend. Oregon Goon's an absolute legend as well. We're all in the house. We're all legends in the house. Thank you very much for your support. How far you think we'll go in the Champions League? Joey Smith? Quarterfinals. Quarterfinals. Barcelona look impressive. I think Barcelona will win it this year. They're going to be my pick for the Champions League, Barcelona. Can't write off Real Madrid. You know, Mbappe's doing special stuff. Liverpool, they'll be strong in the Champions League. I think quarterfinals. I don't see why not. Big up the butts, man. We're not high. We're not on a high, DJB. I was worried about Liverpool. I'm worried for City. Not as much, but worried because a draw was good against Liverpool. Ain't no good now. Tonight is a bonus game. Tonight, yeah, I don't know. Champions League. It's the one I want to win. I want the Champions League more than any cup, anything. Tony Neri, big up. Afternoon. Big up, my friend. Welcome to the community. People. I want the Champions League more than anything. I really do. Give me the Champions League over the Prem all day long. And that is because we haven't won it. For a team like Arsenal not to win the Champions League, and not just this manager, Wenger, George Graham, not to win the Champions League is just horrendous. We had Forest fans singing because I'm above the away fans where I sit. Champions League, you'll never sing that. Champions of Europe, you'll never sing that. And they're right. And what did we come up with? You weren't even born. You weren't even born. Do you know what I mean? That's all we can come back at them with. You can't eat at the top table unless you win that Champions League. You can win all the premierships you like. You can win all the FA Cups, all the League Cups, Cup Winners' Cups, UEFA Cups. You can't eat at the top table. You can't be sitting there getting served masses of steak and prime cuts of beef with those top table managers if you ain't won the Champions League. We need to win the Champions League. So all that waffle he's coming out with in his press conference, it's waffle. But at the end of the day, he knows. He knows he has to deliver this season. Yeah. And the next manager that comes in, that's his priority. Winning the Champions League is the next manager's priority. Yeah. Oh, sickening again. I can't even talk about it. I was there against Barcelona. Can't even talk about it, people. I really can't. Really, really can't. Me too. So bad want to win the Champions League. It's a joke. We've not won it, but the other big clubs all have. Not even the big clubs. Forest, Villa. They've all won it. Yeah, Phil Robb not winning Champions League yet. It's that one that got away, and our history deserves a Champions League trophy. We do deserve the fans. The fans 100% deserve Champions League trophy. 100. Listen, if we win the Premiership, I'll be over the moon. I won't sleep for a week. I'll be drinking coffees and having all sorts of stuff going on. Yeah, I might even have 3 beers and get totally drunk. I don't know. Even Kenny Ken might even have a beer if we win the Premiership. But I'll tell you now, if you win the Champions League, that'd be my life as an Arsenal fan complete. Seriously, that would be me complete. Then I would have seen them win everything. Cup Winners' Cup, I was there. Everything. I'd have seen them done the whole lot if we win that Champions League. I'd be fulfilled as an Arsenal fan. I'd be like, yep, my time is done. Now England go and win the World Cup. That's what I want. Two things as a football fan I want to see before I leave this world. Arsenal winning the Champions League and England winning the World Cup. That's it. That is it. It's not a lot to ask people, is it? It's not a lot to ask. Oh, and I might win a raffle. I've never won a raffle in my life. Never won a raffle. What's all that about? I've never won a raffle in my life. And you know what you say, right? There's certain things in life, aren't there, that you say that you've never ever done or never. I've never won a raffle. Yeah. I know, bro, that's catch-22. I love my job and what I do. I love the direct positive impact on the 30 million people I serve. However, I can't pursue elected office because of my civil service. Oh, man. Champions League instant statue he needs. No. You don't get a statue before George Graham, my friend. Sorry. Can't have a statue before George Graham. No statues. I don't like all this stuff. DJB wants that meat raffle. Oh man, I've had Christmas raffles, Christmas tombolas. Honestly, I've bought raffle tickets to help schools. I've bought raffle tickets for amateur drama productions, cancer research. You name it, I've bought raffle tickets. Never won one. Ever. As United fan, respect your knowledge. Cheers, my friend. PFC TV, thank you very much. Make sure you sub on the way in or on the way out and smash a like, my friend. Bless up, my friend. Welcome to the community. Listen, Man United, I don't like seeing it, people. I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to be 100 with you. I like my rivals to be rivals. And at the moment, Man United they're just fodder, honestly. Honestly, Man United to me at the moment is like watching Shrewsbury or something. No disrespect to Shrewsbury, but you know what I'm saying. And I want my rivals to be rivals. I think it would be a better Premier League if Man United were up there. I really do. I don't like seeing it. Because they got some nasty fans, Man United, but they got some good fans. You know what I mean? They got some good fans. Mind you, it's nice seeing Gary Neville and Roy Keane suffer a bit. But Man United are my biggest rivals, but I like rivals being rivals. I like that. I don't want it. I don't want Liverpool to run away with stuff all the time. I don't want one team to run away with it. I want 4 or 5 teams really challenging for the Premiership this season. I want my money's worth. That's what I'm saying. If this manager is not going to win anything, at least give me my money's worth. Yeah. But guys, you've been an absolute legends, all of you. 100% legends. Thank you for being with me. We're going to do the midweek mingle, me and Nonsky tomorrow. We'll be post-matching this Champions League. I'm going to get myself prepared for the Champions League. Make sure you enjoy the game. Let's hope it's an Arsenal victory. Let's hope we do the right thing. Let's hope the tactics are right. Let's hope we're not too cautious. Let's just go at them. Let's get the goal. We don't want to go a goal behind. Don't give them the impetus. Don't let the crowd get on their side. Just go out, silence them, get the goal, play some good football. That's all I want to see. That's all I want to see. Johnny D. But big up, everyone. Big up. Make sure that you're smashing a like. Make sure that you're subbing to the channel, and because it will help us. Jam Boy, everyone in the house. Big up to all of yous. Thank you very much. Have a nice evening. Let's hope Arsenal can do the business. I'm going 2-1. You know my team. It's going to probably be completely different to what I've picked, but who knows, people? Who knows? Smash a like on your way out, and sub to the channel if you haven't done. Thank you very much. I be DJB. I will catch you all tomorrow on the Mingle. Me and Numpski. We'll bring in the chat. We'll answer some questions. We'll do the post-match of tonight's game, and we'll have a little bit of banter, and we'll have a little bit of laugh as well. You know what the Mingle's like, guys. We're all going to be sitting in the living room, all in a nice little pub, having a little chill out, couple of coffees. There you go. Big up, everyone. Take care. Bless.